For the past few months, there have been rumors of a BBC presenter who's been involved in criminal activity. His name wasn't revealed, but whispers began immediately. It turns out that BBC presenter Huw Edwards has been accused of sexual misconduct and suspended as of July 2023. Join FactsVerse UK as we look deeper into the scandal surrounding Huw Edwards. Huw Edwards' life and career. Edwards' life and career are marked by dedication, professionalism, and a passion for journalism. Born on August 18, 1961 in Bridgend, Wales, Edwards grew up with an innate curiosity about the world and a desire to communicate important stories to the public. He embarked on a journalistic journey after completing his education, joining the BBC as a news apprentice in 1984. In the following years, his career began to flourish. He earned himself various assignments covering a wide array of topics. His versatility as a reporter enabled him to cover everything from political events to cultural stories and international affairs. He demonstrated a capacity to adapt to different reporting environments, both in the studio and out in the field. His breakthrough came when he started presenting news programs, becoming a familiar face on BBC News broadcasts. His clear and composed delivery won over viewers, and he quickly became a trusted voice in the world of British journalism. Over time, he earned a reputation as a reliable and authoritative news presenter. In 1999, Edwards took on the role of presenter for the BBC's 6 o'clock news, further solidifying his position as a prominent journalist within the organization. His presence in this primetime slot ensured that millions of viewers across the UK relied on him to provide them with accurate and up-to-date information. But it was in 2003 that Huw Edwards truly reached the pinnacle of his career when he became the lead presenter of the BBC News at 10, the BBC's flagship news program. This prestigious appointment demonstrated the network's recognition of his journalistic prowess. As the face of BBC News at 10, Edwards' calm and authoritative demeanor made him a reassuring presence during times of national and international importance. He covered major events like elections, natural disasters, and royal weddings, demonstrating a capacity to handle high-pressure situations with professionalism and poise. He's earned numerous accolades and awards for his outstanding contributions to broadcast journalism. His dedication to impartial reporting and commitment to providing the public with accurate information have made him a role model for aspiring journalists. He also explored historical subjects in documentaries and contributed to various other BBC programs. Throughout his successful career, he's remained a beloved figure in British media. That is, until now. But before we dive into what's happened to him, let's first delve into the background of what's been going on. What's going on? The BBC has faced several high-profile scandals in recent years, the most notorious of which involved the late Jimmy Savile. The revelations about his decades-long history of sexual abuse and predatory behavior shocked the nation and raised serious questions about the BBC's culture, safeguarding procedures, and accountability. Following these revelations, there were many discussions of other harassment cases that happened on the BBC. Many people who worked there came forward to discuss how they'd been harassed or even, in one case, groped while live on air. One of the most damning aspects of these scandals was that many of the predatory activities occurred on BBC premises, including dressing rooms and studios. The British people questioned how such horrific incidents could have operated within the organization for so long without being exposed or held accountable. It certainly caused the BBC to fall in the eyes of many. Many accused the BBC of failing to act on rumors and complaints about these behaviors during the past few decades. Some staff members and journalists claimed they'd heard rumors about possible misconduct but were discouraged from investigating or discussing these incidents. The corporation was accused of turning a blind eye to his actions, and there were allegations of a culture of silence that protected high-profile people. An investigation revealed a significant failure in the BBC's culture, leadership, and safeguarding procedures during the time of these incidents. The inquiry identified missed opportunities to stop these incidents and concluded that the BBC's culture had been more concerned with protecting its reputation than with the welfare of potential victims. But of course, it's not just the BBC. These scandals seem to be prevalent throughout many of the major UK TV series. We learned only a few months ago about the scandal surrounding Philip Schofield, who was accused of allegedly having an illicit relationship with a minor. And now there's a scandal surrounding Dan Wootton of GB News of allegedly requesting illicit images. Now we come to the case of Huw Edwards. The case of Huw Edwards. The Huw Edwards scandal has unfolded over the past week with major questions and unresolved details surrounding the claims made by major media houses. The media, including the BBC, had to balance privacy concerns with reporting on serious allegations. The controversy began with a story that claimed that a high-profile BBC presenter had provided a young person with over £35,000 to buy sordid images from a minor. This accusation raised alarm bells as it hinted at potential criminality, suggesting that the presenter may have committed a criminal offense if explicit images were exchanged before the teenager turned 18. Eventually, as the story made the rounds, it was finally revealed that the accused was Huw Edwards. But of course, there have been questions about the evidence behind the claims. While the media claimed to have seen evidence supporting these accusations, the minor's lawyer sent a letter to the BBC that stated these allegations were false. Yet for some time, this denial statement was not published. The police were involved in the case, advising the BBC to pause its investigation while they made their own inquiries. Both South Wales Police and the Metropolitan Police concluded that there was no evidence of criminality related to the allegations. As of July 20th, 2023, the police have not released a statement that criminal activity exists, and as of now, no further police action will be taken. Nevertheless, more allegations about Huw's alleged indecent behavior have emerged. One young person alleged they faced pressure to meet the presenter after being contacted anonymously on a dating app. It's also been alleged that Huw violated lockdown rules to meet someone through a dating app. Questions have been raised about the BBC's handling of the case, particularly regarding how seriously the corporation treated the initial complaint from the young person's parents. The BBC has also faced criticism for not discussing the allegations with Edwards earlier and giving him an opportunity to respond. There have been debates about the balance between reporting in the public interest and respecting one's right to privacy. The impact of media coverage on this incident have traumatized Huw Edwards and his family, and many have spoken about how one's reputation and mental well-being can be ruined in an instant due to these types of reports. We'll just have to wait to see how this case plays out. It's a reminder, though, that on one hand, we mustn't stay silent when we see criminal behavior, and on the other hand, we have to know that allegations without strong evidence can ruin one's life. What the proper methods are, we have yet to figure out. The Huw Edwards case is a shocking one, and we'll see where the story goes. Now it's time to hear from you. What are your thoughts about the case and the allegations? Let us know in the comments section below.